Fielder's choice for this week. Our movie is Fever Pitch from 2005. Fair or foul?
Very fair for me. It's one of my favorite movies, although it talks about the Red Sox. Uh, it's about a man that is a diehard Red Sox fan. At the same time, this is also a romantic movie, and he, dates someone that wasn't really a fan of baseball until she fell in love with him. uh, Definitely a fair for me. It's a heartwarming movie. Like for a baseball fan, like this is the life. Like this is the life that you got to deal with as a huge fan. So definitely a fair for me. It's a heartwarming story. It's great. It's funny.
Yeah, I think it's a fair movie. Jimmy Fallon is hilarious in this. One of his earlier earlier movies. Um, yeah, the romantic comedy aspect of it, I think, is what makes it a good movie. I just like the fact that it opens up people's eyes to the fanatical fans that are out there, because that's what there's tiers of fans. There's casual fans, hardcore fans, but the fanatics, the fanatical ones, they're obsessed with sports. Like they care more about sports than anything else in life, and it's good to see that his character was like that for most of his adult life, and then he changed. So, I mean, to see that there are more important things in life than just baseball. Let's get to the stadium this week. It's newly crowned Guaranteed Rate Field, formerly Comiskey Park, formerly U.S. Cellular in South Side of Chicago. Opened in 1991. Is this a fair or foul stadium for you?
Unfortunately, I gotta go with foul here. As much as the stadium replicates the old Comiskey Park, it is a fan friendly ballpark, and it's also a hitters friendly ballpark. But you know what? It's situated in a part of south side of Chicago that is not really, how should I say, like not really exciting. It's close to a residential area, I believe, and it's there's not much life around the ballpark. I mean, like they could have built a huge complex around this ballpark, just like other stadiums. Definitely a foul. They got to do much better, entertainment wise around the ballpark. But the stadium replicates the old Comiskey Park. They played in the old park for about 80 plus years, and then we moved to
Yeah.
then Comiskey Park, and it was renamed a couple of times after. So, yeah, I mean they got to do much better with the
Well, I
with
got to
the
do better than
entertainment.
the name than Guaranteed Rate Field. The only guaranteed foul rate that I'm giving this ballpark, it is 100% foul. I went there in about almost 10 years ago. After going to Wrigley Field, we went to do the north side, south side visitation. But it was weird because like you take in the train south, and it's like when you get off, there's nothing around you, and there's this big ballpark, and you're like across from like residential areas, and it just felt weird. You walked in, and like the seats were all green. It was mostly empty. There was no vibe, no atmosphere. There was no visuals. Like it felt like an old ballpark. Like it was just felt worse than Rogers Center. Like before Rogers Center did some of their upgrades. Like it was just dead atmosphere. Nothing happening. No music playing during the game. Like to get you going. The only thing that got us going was the ceremonial first pitch, which was thrown out by the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. Out of nowhere.
Sweet chin strikeouts.
What a terrible ballpark. I never want to go there again. I feel bad for the Southsiders. But the worst part is, we came out of the game and we're looking for somewhere to go for a drink. There was one bar, literally one bar in like the entire radius. I saw more. I saw more scalpers hiding under the bridge, like 500 meters outside of the stadium, trying to scalp tickets, than I saw bars or places to eat. Oh man, what a terrible experience! Oh,
Oh
never forget
wow.
that. All right, let's get to our rule for this week. This one I found, Rule 4.07. When a manager, coach, or player are ejected, they are expressly permitted to take a seat in the stands as long as they change into street clothes and are well removed from the vicinity of the team's bench or bullpen. What do you think, fair or foul?
Oh my goodness. When did I ever hear this rule? Like I've never heard of that. A foul for me. Like why? Why would you even add insult to injury by like taking a seat at the stands and disguising yourself as guy incognito or something like that, and like just watch the game as if you're not involved in the game itself. I mean, it's absolute foul. I think it's
Remember
an
Bobby
outrageous
Valentine, don't
rule
you?
at all. Absolute foul.
Do you
No.
remember the Bobby Valentine situation? The mustache?
Yes, the mustache and the disguise. I mean, like he totally was trying to go incognito or Halloween
Hey, he would have
in the
got him
dugout.
if he went into the stands. He was in the dugout instead. But this rule is 100% foul for me. I don't even understand why there's a rule like this. Why if you eject somebody, why don't they just go hit the showers and go to the locker room? They can't leave the club. Like they stay in the clubhouse. Like why is you telling them to go sit in the stands? What if it's sold out? Where are they gonna sit? It's like a playoff game and they get kicked out. You're gonna go sit in the stands wearing different clothes, and then but you still, even if you're in the stands, you can yell stuff out. You can. Who said you can't be a heckler? There'd be like, curveball's coming next. Watch out for this. Watch out for the splitter. Like
I find that hard to believe. It's baffling as to why they have that rule. It's probably an age-old rule, but like nobody ever does it. Like nobody ever pulls that stunt.
Manager ejections. I'd eject this rule out of the playbook. Jesus Christ.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below.